Hello there, people of YouTube. My name is Arif. Today, Warthunder. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, seizure. Look at that seizureness. Well, so Warthunder. This is a game that I have had requests to play, so I went and downloaded it for myself. And as you can see, I've played it before. Just look at these tech trees. Look at this tech tree. Oh. Anyway, so if you don't know what Warthunder is, shame on you, but I can explain it. It is extremely realistic tank combat, generally realistic plane combat, both in the same game, with amazing graphics, amazing UI, a lot of amazing stuff, really. Except for the grind. It is one of the most grindiest games I've ever played, and that is why I uninstalled it. Because I wasn't having fun, I guess you could say. But as you can see, it has tanks, it has planes. Currently, the tanks are only available for Germany and Russia. Planes are available for America, Germany, Russia, Britain, and Japan. While, let's say, Britain, the UK, has planes from, there they go, Australia, right there, the Boomerang. I want to say the Beaufighter is from Australia as well. Germany, if we go into aviation, it has Italian planes like the MC-200, MC-202, Sepavero. It's got premium planes, which are, of course, captured. A captured P-47, captured LA-5FN, you know, stuff like that. America is, of course, America. Japan... not sure. Anyway, as for tanks, you get the same stuff except for only German and Russian tanks. And as far as I know, there aren't any prototypes. However, if you look at the modeling in this game, compared to World of Tanks, every model is HD whenever it first comes out, instead of some of the models being SD. Just look at the detail on the tracks, on the road wheels. Look at the detail on the inner hull. I mean, little things like that. On the back here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit that way you can see the entire ass of the Tiger. On the back, you can even see all these little tiny white particles of dust flying around in the hangar, and it just makes it look beautiful. And they even move whenever your camera moves, too. I mean, this is an extremely HD model. Textures, not so much. Can you see down the barrel? Kind of. But yeah, the models are HD, even with the planes. What's one of my favorite planes? You know what? We're going to look at my favorite plane. MiG-15 BIS. Look at this. Just look at it. Whenever you're in-game in the planes, you can go inside the cockpit and view every instrument. They work and everything. You know what? I'm going to show you that right now. Let's do just a quick test flight of the LA-15 here. See what kind of frame rates I get and all that good stuff. Might as well do a test video while introducing you guys to the game and what's going to be happening in it. Alright. So here we are in game. This is the cockpit view, of course. You can look down, see your beautiful Russian leather clothes. All of the instruments there, they all work, of course. Getting a frame tearing. Hang on here. Oh no, options. Graphics. Why am I getting frame tearing? Huh. I'll have to mess with my, Oh, there we go. Oh, that requires a restart. Okay, whatever. We'll just play with frame tearing for now. Now B should be the brake. I want to let my engine spool up a little bit before I start to go, but... Oh, well, anyway. Here we go. Got the engine's at full spool. We can look right behind us. In front of us, we can zoom in. And like I said, all the instruments in the cockpit works. Let's pull up our gear. Take a look at the instruments down there. We've got, in the center there, of course, the artificial horizon, which will move whenever we move. We've got that one thing with the 0 and the 5 and the 10 and then the needle going up is our climb speed indicator in meters per second. So if I climb up, we'll see that goes to 30 and it won't go past that. Holy shit, we can climb at 30 meters per second. Right. On the other side, directly across from that is... engine rev? Speed, maybe? Let's see if it's speed. Yeah, that's speed, roughly. What else do we have? That's altitude, above the speed. And above the climb indicator is, of course, the time. Right there we have, right below the artificial horizon, we have the heading. All of that good stuff, you know, they all work. So if I turn, you'll see the heading will turn. Hang on, let me just turn here. Don't want to break the wings off in this jet. There we go, now you can see we're heading in a different direction. Of course, we can still go third person and take a look. You can see the pilot in there. You can see this beautiful, beautiful jet. Let's just, you know what, I'm going to go onto this bridge right here. Let's turn off the heads-up display as well. Oh god. Well, yeah, so. So what am I going to be doing with this game? Well, of course I'm going to be playing it, duh. But I'm also going to be doing, at the viewer request, historical backgrounds on some of the vehicles and planes in this game. I'm going to be talking over their historical reference, I'm going to be talking over what they were used for, blah 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 blah, and then I'm going to be showing you gameplay of it, and it's quite amazing that I can do something like that in this game, especially down to the very small details. For example, if we look at the T-34 right here. So the T-34's track was held together by a single pin. No bolts to keep the pin in place, just a pin right through a bunch of little holes in between each track length. Now, whenever the tank would move, these little pins would shake out of there and risk falling out. To keep that in there, right back here, let's see if we can see it. Where is it? Okay, I need to switch models. I don't think this model has it. I might have fixed that in that one. Let's take a look at this one. What the hell? Did they remove it? Wow, of course, just as I start talking about historical accuracy. Okay, let's try the 85. The 85 should have it. What T-34 model has it? I know that one of them has it. T-34 1940? No. Oh boy, this is gonna annoy me. There we go, okay. So you see that little block right there? Right there. So as the tank was moving and the pins were coming out and loose, whenever the track would come over the rear wheel here, hang on, oh, little thing's blocking. Whenever the track would come over this rear wheel, it would hit on that little block right there, slamming the pin back into place. Now, of course, if it came out the other way, oh well. But if it started to get loose and go to the interior of the tank, that block would slam it back into place, and that's what that was used for. Very, very crude but effective way of making sure the tracks don't fall apart while you're driving. And just the detail that they would actually have that in the game, I mean, right behind the track in the very rear of the tank, the fact that they have that in the game is overly outstanding. And I guess, you know, there's your little bit of history. No idea why it's not on the other tanks. That's upsetting. Let's see if it's on the regular T-34-85, because the other one was a different model. No, see, it's... Oh, wait, it is there. Is it? Oh, God, I can't tell. I think it's there. Or at least I see a block for the texture of where it would go. Okay. Either way, though, that's that. So, in each video, I want you guys to comment on what you want me to do next. Of course, within my limits of actually having the vehicle. I'll do some research, and I'll come back with you. I will give you a historical overview, and then some gameplay footage of it, and, of course, an in-game review of the plane or tank in question. And, of course, I'll also be doing some wild cards of stuff that I'd like to do, personally. I think my first video will be the T-34. But, either way, until that time comes, I want you guys to, on this video, write down in the comments what you want to see, what you'd like to see, which is the same thing that I just said. I don't know why I just said that. Anyway, so I'm going to have a link also down there. If you don't already have the game and you think that this would be something you're interested in, you can go and register with that link. It'll greatly help me out because it will give both me and you 50 golden eagles right here, which are in-game premium currency. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, this game is pay to win. No. No. You could pay the 7,000 golden eagles it is to get this Spitfire right here, right? So, you know, this is a Spitfire. It turns good, it's got good guns and everything, but nothing that you wouldn't see on any of the other Spitfires that you can unlock just by playing the game. So you can buy this straight off the bat, but it doesn't mean you're going to be good in it. You have to be a good pilot or a good tanker to actually play the game good. Buying something will do nothing for you other than decrease the grind. Like, hell. So, this jet that I have here, my MiG-9, that is, I own, okay, I can fly this right now in an online game. This jet right here, I did not pay for. I could have. I could have paid for it, and there's a way that I'll talk about later in another video about how I could have got it by paying for it. But if I paid for it, I'd still be as shit as I am now with unlocking this. Same with a tank. Now, of course, there's weaknesses and pluses to each plane. Like right here in the premiums, you can see they've got a B-25 Lend-Lease for the Russians, P-40 Lend-Lease. All of these, they're the exact same thing. That's got the exact same stats as the B-25 for the Americans, right here. The only difference is, you don't have to grind to get it. You can just buy it straight off the bat and have it. Anyway, like I was saying after I went on that entire rant, if you want the game, it piques your interest. It is, of course, free to play. So I'm going to have a link down there. If you register with that link, it'll give both you and me a little bit of free in-game currency. And that greatly helps with making these videos. And I know that I'm not usually one to ask, you know, hey, subscribe to me, hey, you know, do whatever. But if you could do that for me, that would be greatly appreciated because it helps me get the quality of my videos better out for you guys to view it, you know. Like, let's say you guys wanted me to do a video on the, you know, like the IS-3. It would take me a long time to grind to that, but with your support and help of registering with that link, I'll be able to get this much faster, and you'll be able to see it much faster. Now, of course, you could go see it on another channel, but on another channel you won't have me, now will you? Oh, look at this. Look at that butt. If tank have butt, you must slap. Whoopsh. Slap at the tank butt. Anyway. That's a quote. That's a quote to go down in history. Right there. Okay, I've been blabbing on too much, so I will see you guys in the next episode. I love you. Ich liebe dich. This is Arif, signing out after that little bit of a creepy thing. I don't know what happened there. Don't worry about it. I love you.